Yoink, blah, tickety tick. Yoink, blah, tickety tick. Yoink, blah, tickety tick.
Hey everyone, welcome to another edition of the G3 Boardroom, and we are going to GenCon, and now we're going to be talking about it because I'm pretty excited. It's my first time going to a GenCon.
Where have you been for the last 45 years?
Yeah, I know. Not at GenCon.
This is my second time, so.
Also my second time going. I'm also excited about it. It's going to be a good trip. I just found out that I have to drive.
Yeah.
Which is fine. I'll be fine.
It's funny because at the beginning, Dave and I are both like, "Oh, I could drive. Oh, I could drive." We go back and forth. Oh, who's going to drive? And now Dave and I are like, "No, we're."
Yeah. And now I'm driving.
Stuff came up when we're not driving.
Yeah, I'm driving, and that's okay.
It's not 24 hours.
What's not 24 hours?
The drive.
It's long enough. I got to drive with you two guys. You had 7 hours each.
Indianapolis is about 4.5 hours away. That's enough for me. I'm not a big driver.
The classic Simpson. We don't know what state we're in. It's 4.5 hours. It could be anywhere.
Could be anywhere within 4 hours.
Yeah, I'm providing lodging. We're staying with a relative of mine. It's kind of funny because he was like, "Oh yeah, I can take you out to all these restaurants and we can go out to all these places." And I'm like, "Dude, we've got like
a jam-packed schedule,
20 hours a day scheduled of this stuff."
See him in the morning.
Like, I'll see you at Christmas.
No, just to clarify, if he's taking out to these restaurants, is he paying? Because I'm willing to sacrifice. Just kidding.
For a nice steak dinner at what's a nice steakhouse?
Down in Indianapolis, there's a famous one. I can't think of it. I know it's famous.
It's not Ruth's Chris.
No, it's a famous one, and I can't think of it.
I've been there like.
If you think of the name, please put in the
comments. I've been there like 20
comments.
times. It drives me nuts.
Yeah, it's not cheap. It's like $50 a steak, but apparently it's worth it.
Yeah, and I know that they make an amazing. Like
shrimp cocktail?
Shrimp cocktail.
Yep, that's
sauce.
the one. Yeah,
yeah.
The sauce is fantastic.
Okay,
yeah.
I'm not going to be able to think anything about this video. I'm going to be thinking, okay, what is the name of that restaurant?
Last time I was in Indianapolis, they also found this place that did milkshakes with like a chunk of pie in it. So you had like an apple pie chunk in a milkshake. It was astounding, but it's kind of hard to drink an apple pie through a straw.
I'm willing to try.
Gonna give this some effort. That was pretty good.
What's it called? The diabetes shake?
I don't remember, but
but we're not gonna have a lot of time for like sightseeing and all this stuff because I mean, literally, we do have like everything packed up. It was funny because we came together sitting around a laptop.
Mm-hmm.
This was like couple days before the tickets went on sale for the events, and we had all of our stuff. And then
our wish list.
Yeah. And then Dave went online. What time did you go online?
Tickets went on sale at 12 o'clock. I got on, unfortunately, at 12:05.
Slacker.
Yeah, and I was 6,000th in line.
So we got what percentage of the stuff that we were on our wish list did we get? Like
I want to say we requested like 15 events, and I think we got 3.
I think we got 3, yeah. So
I don't know. How was that compared to the first time you guys went? Is that just how it goes?
It felt about the same, but again, we had some experience this time because the first time we did it, we weren't sure exactly the format or exactly the process. This time I'm like, okay, I need to get online, and it just slipped my mind for like a minute. Just a couple minutes.
5 minutes, apparently.
Okay. And well, it cost us. But it's okay.
Well, we were able to recover and get a lot of cool things.
Yeah, I look forward to a lot of the stuff we have planned here.
Marginal.
I'm kind of excited about just like the old school gaming stuff. We've got like an old school first edition Dungeons and Dragons thing, and we have the 1980s version of Stop Thief that we're going to play. I'm really excited about that one.
10 years old.
Yeah. I can still hear in my head the sounds, Oh, he's walking, he's sneaking. Oh no, now he's running. Where's he going?
There's a game that you really, really want to try and get a copy of. I don't know if you can ever find a copy of Lifeboat.
Lifeboat, yeah. Lifeboat. It was from an article that I read. It was like 20 games that make you want to kill your friends, and it was number 1. I'm like, I have to get this game.
Yeah, we could be playing Crazy Eights, and you'd want to
True, yeah.
Uno. I'm gonna slice you with this card.
But no, I'm looking forward to it. It should be a nice trip. You know, we did pick a lot of good things, and we got a few. The one I'm looking forward to the most is probably the Marvel Legendary Team event. That is the last thing we're doing while we're there. It's a team event, and that should be pretty cool.
Do you think we'll be wiped out by then?
What's that?
Do you think we'll be wiped
Mentally,
out by then?
physically, it depends. You're playing board games, so
I will be exhausted moving from one table to the next.
But are we going to have
not while
to
I'm playing.
sprint from one table to the next? I think we
No.
did a pretty good job of building in
staggering.
breaks.
That's the
or-
great thing
between-
about this convention. Yeah, if you can set your schedule right, you don't have to feel like you're rushing from here and there. And even if you happen to miss your event, there's so much going on that you never feel like, whoa, what can I do now?
I'm afraid that we're not going to have enough time to go through the exhibit stuff and pick up free swag and check out new stuff.
Well, that's the beauty of the schedule. We have events that are free. So we don't have to attend. Nobody's going to penalize you. Nobody's going to take your badge away from you because you didn't show up.
It's going to come over the loudspeaker.
You're not going to have 50
Report to
guys.
the game.
You're not gonna have 50 guys all ticked off. Can't
Right.
do it because this one person missed it.
Yeah, the GenCon police aren't going to arrest you and throw you in a little jail.
Right.
So,
I'm expecting huge crowds.
minimum 60,000 people.
Minimum 60,000 people.
Of course, people apparently, if you've ever been to Spiel des Jahres, apparently they laugh at GenCon. Because apparently up to 150,000 people go to that convention.
What the?
That's wonderful. I can't afford to fly to Germany. Yeah, so.
Let alone the tickets. Apparently they're uber expensive.
No. Hey! That's all I needed there.
Yeah,
I would love to go. Someone would like to sponsor and send us there. It's fine.
Sure.
But I am looking forward to it. I think we staggered out our events enough that we have like game, eat, tour around, game, that sort of thing. We didn't do so much that every minute of every day is packed in.
Yeah. Although we do have our days are going long. I mean,
Well, yeah. You could literally play games 24/7 if you wanted to.
But it's not like working 24 hours a day. This is
right.
I have a just wealth of energy to keep playing board games.
It is amazing that if you're doing something you really, really enjoy, if you're a huge board game hobbyist or enthusiast, time does not factor into, have I spent too much time doing this? It's more like, why have I not spent more time doing this?
Right.
And that's what
becomes
GenCon's all about.
meaningless.
And GenCon really, really hits that nerve for you want to play some board games. 4 days of just nonstop, and it's well worth it.
Because we do a gaming weekend where we go out for like 3 or 4 days. And that's
On location.
too.
Yeah.
And it's worth it. I mean, that hits a nerve too. So
Yeah. And the Diced guys are going to be there. They're not going to have a booth this year, but they are going to be there. So we'll hang out with them. Maybe we can talk to them. In the
how do you
back.
know they're going to be there if they don't have a booth?
I was talking to Tommy. He said they're going to be there. They're going to be attending.
Wandering around?
Wandering about.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
So maybe we can talk them into getting us a steak. I don't know.
It is a tradition in our country.
Yeah.
Visitors buy us steaks.
That, like I said, though, we don't have to attend every single thing you've scheduled.
I have to. It's what the schedule tells me to do. I must. You're
that OCD.
I am.
I'm just looking forward to the crowd.
I will
and the
I will
spectacle.
run through the crowd using Jason as a battering ram to get to where I need to go.
What was that? I'm sorry, you're looking forward to what?
No, I'm just looking forward to the spectacle. All the people.
Oh,
I
it's
mean,
a spectacle.
Do people? Is there a lot of cosplay there? Or
Not really. There's
Some.
some, but no, this is not a Comic-Con. This is not a Comic-Con. You're going to see I'd say about 10,000 guys that look exactly like him, down to, literally like twins.
Yep.
All we have to do is I have to create a photo montage of whichever one of us, most of the people look like. Like if everyone looks like me, they'll get a picture of me with, 20 other guys look just like me.
It's not going to be me. I know that for damn sure.
might be him.
Really.
5'10" to 6'1" tall or white dudes with glasses and beards. And kind of hefty. There's about 10,000 of them.
Yeah, at least minimum.
I mean,
minimum.
I just recently went to a board game night.
Slap on a Star Wars shirt.
about
I
a
am
week
in
ago.
disguise.
And there's about 40, 50 people there. And of the 40, 50 people there, I'd say about 4 of them look just like him.
Yeah. we like to keep it at about 25% if we can, you know.
He's going to win by a landslide.
Yeah. I'm the guy that most looks like me, so.
Is like everyone walking around like live streaming. Oh, look, my Twitch stream from my phone as I'm walking around GenCon.
There were not so many last time. That
I don't
was a
think that works
distraction.
really well there. It doesn't. There's too many people. There's
Too much noise.
Too much traffic. Yeah, it's
Too much noise.
Yeah, but you're talking about you have the entire football field, the
Lucas Oil
Stadium, the entire football field covered with gaming tables and gaming going on.
Mm-hmm.
Then you have
and that is like an auxiliary building.
right, and then underneath the stadium, there's a whole bunch of other rooms and offices where they have games going on, or like escape rooms, or they have those live
action
dungeon crawls, and that's just at Lucas Oil Stadium. Now take 4 or 5 of those in the convention center, and that's where the regular
Right.
stuff is going on.
And
And then they have satellite stuff going on as well.
Yeah.
Outside, just a couple blocks away, and
Oh,
it
yeah,
is.
probably local bars. Probably, hey, come play a game here, and
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
If you ever feel like, well, I ran out of things to do, you're at the wrong place.
Yeah.
It is quite a
They
spectacle.
literally have 27,000 events. I think I saw it was. So you're not gonna want for something to do.
And those are the events, and we're not even talking about the booths. Excuse me,
How about the booze?
the booths, where they're having demonstrations going on, trying to push new games, as well as just random people just sitting down at tables or outside the convention, just playing games wherever. So it's quite the spectacle.
one thing with 60,000 people there, one thing we should probably implore our fans that being famous YouTubers, what we don't want is look.
Please,
fans
yes.
out there, when we're there, we're there to play.
Yeah, it's taking
And
demanding
if you-
selfies and
If you want to show how much you love and adore us, just pretend we're just 3 anonymous dudes. But we get a lot here, as we get a lot of people, they want to come up and say, oh, you're just the perfect guy. I wish my husband and boyfriend was just like you, but they don't. What we prefer is that, if we walk by, just look at your phone, their phone or something. And we'll see that and we'll be like, thank you.
yes,
Thank you. So yeah, just treat us like we're a bunch of nobodies.
we're that humble.
And that'll be great.
I do have one minor quibble about the stuff so far, even though we have not even gone on this trip. Ready for my quibble?
Yeah.
Quibble.
You are complaining about something? Never.
Already?
Yes.
It's a record.
Yes. Even before I've attended, I'm complaining.
That's impressive.
Negative X amount of days before it starts.
Wait for
When
it.
you went and bought the passes,
Yes.
it tells you choose your shipping method, and it gives you
yeah.
approximately 1 shipping method. Well, what am I choosing? Just say here's what the shipping is, man. And
Don't you have to pay like overnight shipping? But
yeah, they force you to.
But then you get it overnight, and then you got to wait 3 months before.
Yep. Yep. But
Some of us longer.
they, and it's also, it can be tracked, and it's all good. Why are you deceiving me by telling me there's a choice? There's no choice. Just do it.
Okay. Well, if you're going to be at GenCon, drop a comment in the comments below, or if this comes out after GenCon, drop a comment about what you thought of it, and maybe we'll do like a post rehash after to
Sum up.
check out expectations versus reality, which is always an interesting gap to jump.
It's gonna be great. I look forward to it.
All right. Well, hopefully we'll see you at GenCon, and if we don't, have a great time.
See ya.
All right.
How the hell would we see him? We don't even know who's watching.
That's a good question.